Good morning and welcome to another segment of This Week at St. Giles. My name is Alan,
Morning, I'm Joanna.
and we wanted to connect with you and kind of just let you know what's been happening around in and around the church community. This week for our segment, we're going to talk about three things, and the first thing is about the building facilities, what's been happening there. The second thing we're going to talk about is give you an update on the scrub hats. And the third thing we want to talk about is how you can be more connected with the church community through the email prayer chain. And so, Joanna, can you tell me a little bit about what's been happening at the church facilities?
Yeah, so every time I pop in at the church, real quick, I find Dean there doing something, and he's always doing something. These are things that probably have been needing to be done for about 10 years. So it's very exciting. As you can see on the screen right here, this is a picture of doors. So he's actually taken down a bunch of doors and fixed them so that they're working properly again, which is great. The next really big thing is I walked in last week and I smelled paint. And Dean has been painting the kitchen. So he's painted all the walls, he took down the doors for the coffee window, and everything is white again, which is great. And then the last really huge thing that he's been doing is he has been organizing like nothing else. He's put up shelves and he's organized and he's cleaned out some of these spaces that should have been cleaned out a long time ago, which is fantastic.
Very cool.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, so I'm not sure what he's going to do next, but he'll keep working on stuff, which is great. What about the scrub caps, Al?
Yeah, so to give you an update on the scrub caps, so we have been distributing some of the scrub caps, and so this is a picture of my wife, Allie. You can see that she's in her full gear, her full PPE. She has the scrub hat on top, as well as the extra glasses on top of glasses, as well as a surgical mask. And so this is what it would look like for doctors to have the scrub cap with all of the personal protective equipment on as well. And so that's really exciting. Can I get that next slide?
Mm-hmm.
And here we have a picture of the first batch. We have about 50 there, scrub hats. Just this past week on Monday, I went to Linda Bateman's and she had collected for us another 60. And so I know that we have about 108, 110 hats that have been made in total, which has been amazing. And so at this point, our next step is to distribute to the doctors and the different wards on the hospital, as well as the frontline workers at our church that will be giving scrub hats out as well. And so it's pretty exciting. This is just a really cool and practical way that we can show our love to the community, as well as just show our support in terms of these just really uncertain times as our frontline workers are battling COVID, as they're working with patients that are sick. This just offers another layer of protection for our frontline workers. And so I'm once again, so glad and so happy that we as a church community can do this. And the final thing that we want to talk about this morning is about how you can be more connected to the church community through the email prayer chain. And so, Joanna, can you tell us a little bit about that?
Yeah, well, if anybody has ever come to our church, you'll find that we're very big into prayers of the people and praying for our community and our families. And so over the years, there's been a group of people that have been part of an email prayer chain. And for years, Faith organized it, and now Amanda is organizing that. And you can phone or email and ask for prayers, and that email will go out to all of the elders and another group of people who have asked to be part of the prayer chain. So we pray for our family members, for our communities. We give prayers of thanks, we give prayers of healing, and it's a really great way to stay connected to our community, especially now when we don't have prayers of the people on Sunday.
Mhm.
So what we've been doing right now is there's an email list, and if you want to be added to that list, you just have to send us an email and we'll add you. And I've also been posting them onto our Facebook group. It's a private group so that you can also see them there.
That's perfect.
Mhm.
Thanks so much, everyone. This is Joanna and Alan from St. Giles. We wanted to say thank you for tuning in. Stay safe, and may God's peace be with all of you. Have a great week.